For those of you that are just hopping on, please let us know if you are a guest and who invited you, just so we can make sure that we know where you came from. We will get started in like 30 seconds, and hopefully my dog, who's chewing his bone right beside me, is not a total distraction. Oh, good. Michelle says she can't hear him, which is good. It's a giant golden doodle, and never is he in here beside me, but right now he's going to chew his bone right beside me. So, Erica, do you want to give me a thumbs up when you think everybody's in? Okay, perfect. All right, guys, welcome. I'm excited you guys are here. My name is Chelsie. I have been with Zyia for a little over a year. I am actually in a team. My mom and I sell Zyia together. It was her idea. In April of last year, we were quarantined and it was her 60th birthday. And we were both obsessed with the product after going to an online party. I bought one pair of black pocket light tights, watched people do handstands with wine in their pockets, and I was sold. And so I ordered a pair, and then she came to me and she's like, well, to support our habit, we should probably think about selling it. And I said, you're crazy. No. I work full-time. She works full-time. I have been in the insurance industry for 15 years. She is an IT project manager. So needless to say, we both didn't have a ton of time to launch a whole other business, but she asked a couple more times and I felt bad because she was quarantined on her 60th and I gave in, and it's been amazing. Quite frankly, I wish I would have jumped in when the person who had the party asked me, which would have been 2 or 3 months prior. But I didn't. I kept pushing it off and saying, oh no, I'm too busy. I had been in direct sales before. I sold Scentsy for, well, I mean, I'm technically still active in Scentsy, but I don't do anything with it. But I sold that for almost 10 years. And it's funny because on my time hop, I had a thing pop up showing me that I was so excited that my paycheck with Scentsy paid my daycare. And I was looking back through what it was, and I was thinking, my God, I've upgraded. Zyia has been a true blessing for me. Just a little bit on how I handle it, since I do have 2 kids, 9 and 10, who are in school. Like I said, I work full-time. My mom works full-time. We have a pretty big team of women counting on us as well, who have signed up to rep under us. So for me, I work in the morning. I get up about 5 o'clock because that's the only time I really have to myself. I get up, I do a devotional. I usually listen to like a personal development thing, maybe read some quotes. I work out, and then I usually get my Zyia, what I call my power hour in. That's when I schedule posts on Facebook. That's when I do my entire business, because that's really all I have time for. And then obviously I'll check in through the day. But really what I tell anyone that is thinking about signing up and selling Zyia is that it's so easy to work for you. Like, it's your business. You do whatever you want with it. I work a power hour because I want to. I love it. It's been such a blessing for me. So what works for me is the morning, whereas other people are night owls. I'll be honest, guys, this is my bedtime. So I don't know how people are night owls, but you find what works for you and you choose your rhythm. And so that's really all I'll tell you, is that it's been a wonderful blessing for me. And all of these people on this call are excited to share more with you. So I'm going to pass it off to Abby and let her kind of explain her.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name's Abby. I'm from a small town in Kansas, and I've been a Zyia rep for about 3 months. And I first became a Zyia rep because I love the clothes and I was buying a lot of them. And I thought, frankly, if someone was going to get paid for the clothes I was buying, it might as well be me. I work at a large university. I'm in an executive leadership position. I love my job. It's my dream job. I got a doctoral degree to have this job, and I never thought I was looking for really anything different. I felt very fulfilled with my life just the way that it was. I'm a wife to a busy farmer who is rarely home, and I have 2 teenage girls, and they're constantly on the go. They're involved in all the things. And so there really wasn't a lot of time to fit anything else in. So again, I thought, I don't need anything else. My life is full and fun and amazing just how it is. But like I said, I was buying a lot of clothes and I thought, well, okay, I might as well get a discount. I already tell my friends about this. They're all buying from this person too. So we might all buy a few things each month. And then I quickly realized that sharing Zyia was actually fun. It didn't feel like work. Um, it gave me something to keep me motivated personally. Even on my fitness journey, it felt like it helped to hold me accountable. And lots of us know that when we buy new workout clothes, it kind of motivates you to go work out again. And that was really fun. And then I finally decided, well, I'm going to attend the Zyia Summit, and everything kind of clicked for me there. I met this awesome community, and I decided to see what would happen if I could really work this business. Since then, I've made new friends. I found a lot of fun and joy in an already really wonderful life. And I feel like I'm cultivating a little corner of the internet that is uplifting and supporting and motivating. I've also been able to have some fun money to do things like home improvement projects and trips, and even buy a really expensive show cow for my daughter. And so I love that Zyia has given me a place to channel all the goal drivenness that I am, all the ambition that I have, and just give me a lot of reward for doing it. And so with that, I'm just going to pass it off to Jessica so you can hear from her.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jessica. I am from a small town in Northwest Ohio. I am actually a mom of 5, and a grandma of 1. Believe it or not, my oldest is 21 and she just had a baby. So I'm also very busy. I work full time as well. I have been in the banking industry for about 18 years. So my kids are in sports, and so we're constantly running around busy. I have done direct sales before with other companies, and I can tell you that they don't even hold a candle to Zyia. And I was never one to really want to do online parties or join the online parties. I had been invited to them before, but kind of ignored it. I've heard of Zyia before, but I just kind of ignored it. And I thought one time, okay, I'll join this party. So I joined the party and I bought my first pair of leggings. And I'm like, okay, I'm sold. This is crazy. These are the best leggings I've ever worn in my entire life. So from there, I hosted a party, and it just was uphill from there, or downhill from there. But whatever, it was amazing. I have met some really awesome people. I can work it around my super busy schedule. So I do a little bit in the morning. I do most of it in the evening. Pre-planning and setting those posts throughout the day works amazing that you can do that. And it brings me a lot of joy. So today was not the best day for me, but when I got home, I jumped online. I did some things with Zyia in one of my groups that I'm in, and one of the parties that I'm hosting, and my mood just instantly changed. It brings me a lot of joy, and I love being able to just tell people how awesome it is, how much fun I'm having, and even around my super busy schedule. So it really truly is for everyone. So with that, I am going to pass it on to Amber.
Hey there, everyone. Thank you guys for joining us. My name is Amber. I live in central Wisconsin. So for a long time, I was super against MLMs or direct sales. I had been a part of one right after college, and the whole recruit process for me was kind of predatory feeling, and I just did not have a good experience. So from there, I kind of swore them all off. And a few years have gone by, and I watched my good friend kind of work her Zyia business, and not only do it successfully, but do it with grace and staying true to herself, and just really being genuine. And, years after watching that happening, and obviously trying and falling in love with the product, I decided to just sign up for the discount. I am a brand new rep to Zyia. I haven't even been here 6 weeks, but last month I made a $1,500 bonus. There are great systems in play for you to succeed. my sponsor was actually kind of in the process of just having a baby at the time. And I kind of just took it upon myself to use the great training that is available to really propel myself going forward. And that's what I did. And it was a huge, huge blessing for our family. So a couple of things about Zyia that's really important to me. The plus size inclusion is a huge one. I am a plus size woman, and for there to be clothing options, not only just for Zyia to provide an option, but for it to be a quality option as well is absolutely huge to me, and it means a lot to me. So that was a really big deal when I kind of decided about like what I want to show to represent with myself, my face attached to it. So it became an easy decision. And like I said, I've only been here 6 weeks, but I'm really, really enjoying the journey so far. So I will go ahead and pass it off to Lauren.
Hi, everybody. My name's Lauren. I live in a teeny tiny town in Pennsylvania. And if you hear my 1-year-old Doberman gnawing on an antler, I'm really sorry. He's really loud. So apologize in advance. I am also on my 6-week mark with Zyia. I went to my first online virtual party during COVID last year and was instantly hooked because the clothes are so comfy. I am a girl mom to 2 tiny children that are 4 and 6 years old. And I also actually am another direct sales rep. I will not tell you the company because I'm an oddball and I do too. So I was a little nervous about starting another company. So I fought my love for Zyia, Lindsay will tell you, for a good 1.5 years because I didn't think I could do 2 things that I loved at the same time. So I did my one job, and that's what actually I do full time is my other one. And then I started doing Zyia as my second one, and I'm a glutton for punishment. I have a third business. I run a boudoir company. So I am all about loving women and women loving ourselves. And I couldn't stop thinking about how we all just deserve to love ourselves and our skin and what we put on ourselves. And I finally decided on September 1st that it was time after wearing clothes forever. And I did it, and I'm really excited I did because I also hit that $1,500 bonus in my first 30 days, and I was like, all right, this is probably the right decision. With my girls in school, I get to work Zyia whenever I want, which could be in the afternoon when I'm not working my boudoir company, it could be at night when I'm usually a night owl. I'm usually up till midnight because that is when I like to do my business. I'm scheduling posts at midnight. So I make it work for me whenever you want. And if I can do this as a hot mess mom, anyone can do this as a hot mess mom. So after that, I'm going to kick it off to Kelly. So thanks for joining us tonight, guys.
Awesome. Ladies, I just love hearing all of your stories. Each call that I do, I am just so uplifted and inspired by each story that I hear and everyone's journeys. My journey looks a little different than everyone else's, and everyone's is a little different, which I love. I am a homeschool mom to 2 boys. I left the physical therapy world when we moved, and I had my second son who had some special needs and jumped right in with Zyia. I took it really, really slow. These gals that are like crushing it in their first 4 to 6 weeks is like incredible. I was like a little slug. Erica can tell you, I just crept along, did my thing. But it just took her continuing to believe in me for me to start to believe in myself that I could do it. So I'm now 3 years in, almost 3 years in, which is crazy, and just loving it more and more every day. And I will tell you guys, if you guys have any objections or questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. I want to address them before we end tonight and make sure that all of your questions and just things that are weighing on your heart are answered before we go. So maybe Jamie can help me field some of those. But before I answer some of those, I wanted to let you guys know that it's not like you're signing up and you're in this world of like, I need to have all the clothes and all the pictures and everything done. Like, no way. We have trainings. We have so many resources for you. It's kind of almost wonderfully overwhelming because there's so much, whatever aspect you like. If you like video trainings, if you like to go through guides, we have something for you. So if you don't have a piece, someone on our team does. If you're not plus size, someone on our team is. You don't need every piece. You don't need all the inventory. You just need your authentic self. And that's really all you need to start out with, and your awesome starter kit. And we can help you with the rest. We have a new rep training kicking off on Thursday. And these are great questions. I won't miss them. New rep training kicking off on Thursday. And Zyia Fire, if you guys have worked in any job or any type of other MLM company, you know how important your community and your work environment is. It is a make it or break it, right? If you have a toxic work environment, it's not going to work out. And I will tell you from experience in both realms, a previous network marketing company and corporate world, that Zyia Fire is so unique. It is so unique in the community and the resources and how uplifting it is. We have team events just for our Zyia Fire team. We went to Breckenridge, Phoenix, and we're headed to Florida soon. And this isn't just an earned trip. Any one of you guys can come with us. Truly, any one of you can join us on the beaches in Florida. We want you there. I don't care if you've signed up for a day or like haven't quite hit that join button. We want you there, and bring your spouse. We want you a part of this community. So we're headed to Florida in March. Super exciting. Again, not an earned trip. It's just something that we get to celebrate and be in together and learn from one another. It's like the best. We have a marketing page. So again, questions on sizing, graphics, anything like that, we got you. Okay, I'm going back to these questions.
Kelly, she was asking, is it, what do you have to do to stay active?
Oh, yeah. Great question. So to stay active, every 6 months, you need to sell $300, and that is in personal sales or anything coming through your website. Totally doable, and your starter kit counts. Part of your starter kit counts. So totally, totally doable. There's nothing like monthly to stay active. What other questions did I miss, Jamie?
If you feel like your plate is full, how do you find time for Zyia?
Yeah, I am a homeschool mom of 2 boys, and a lot of the ladies on here are moms of like 5 kids. I don't know how they do it. Full-time jobs plus some 3 jobs. It's finding your pockets of time. So like, Chelsie, you were the morning person. That's totally me. I wake up at 5 a.m., do a power hour. I do 30 minutes midday and a 30-minute wrap up. And that has grown since I started, but it is totally doable. You just find your pockets of time and what works for you. Scheduling posts. There are so many resources to help you so that it's not overwhelming.
How do you get over the fear of failing?
Yeah, Jamie, do you want to answer this one?
You guys, here's the deal. I think we all come into this business with so many fears of the unknown and what if, and who, like, is somebody going to judge me or whatever. You guys, I can tell you a little bit about my personal story. I signed up as a discount rep, never planned on building a team. And a year and a half later, I was a hairstylist for 20 years, and I all of a sudden was out of an income. And this just kind of fell into place at the right time. And I was able to retire from doing hair for 21 years in like a little over a year and a half and replace an income that took me 20 years to build. Zyia is no joke, you guys. And the thing of it is that this team is unlike anything I have ever experienced in my life, because I have never met so many uplifting, supportive, amazing human beings on the face of the planet. And like, I don't ever want to miss an event again, because I love hanging out with these girls. And if you are having an off day or you have something going on in your life, all you have to do is reach out, and they're just like, oh my gosh, what can I do to help you? I mean, two girls on my downline had babies, and everybody just helped each other, and it was amazing. My upline was having a baby. There were so many babies born, and everybody just helps each other. It's just amazing. And I've never in my life found a community that is this just loving towards one another, and they just meet you right where you're at, and it's awesome.
That's awesome, Jaime. I want to just quick touch on that from a new rep perspective too. Like I said before, I haven't even been here 6 weeks. So if you're, thinking about signing up, I was once, in your shoes not long ago. The fear of failure thing is so real, and it can be so paralyzing. I remember right after I hit that join button, all of these natural instincts come in, and I was like, what are my friends and family gonna think? What's gonna happen? What if I fail? What if I'm out money or something? And I just said, Amber, stop, commit yourself for 30 days and just see what happens. And I did, and I'm so glad that I did. And yeah, it was a huge blessing for my family.
Awesome. Thank you, Amber. That was such great addition. Okay, so a few more questions coming in. Potential new rep afraid to start a second business right before the holidays. The holidays is the time. People are shopping online, and especially for activewear, leisure wear around the holidays. Holy smokes. And we have so much fun stuff in place to help make the holidays fun. It's not like super salesy. It's so much fun. And I think holidays is like actually the perfect time to jump in. I jumped in right before, and it was a lot of fun. So let me see.
Yeah. One of my girls, I was just going to say, one of my girls, Lacey Kenny, she joined in December and earned a trip to Jamaica in like a couple months. It's crazy. Like Zyia makes everything so achievable. Definitely. It's amazing. So they're just an amazing company. I can't say enough good things about them.
Definitely. Yeah. I had so much fun. I remember some of my first pictures were like dancing with my husband and Zyia in front of our Christmas tree. And it was so much fun. I remember. That was great. Okay. Hopefully I hit some of these questions. I think there was one that I missed. Is the new rep meeting on Thursday Zoom call? That is going to be in our, there's a new rep separate Facebook group, and that training will be in there, and there's guides and everything to go through. So it's not a Zoom meeting. There will be some videos and stuff in there, but it's just kind of a separate training, super easy to follow through.
And you can do it on your own time.
Yes. Great addition. Thanks, Jaime. Yes. Oh, okay. So bonus. So every month, if you have $1,000 in sales, there's an 8% bonus. Some of the gals were talking about a bonus that Zyia had out for hitting 3 reps, $2,500, and there was bonuses with that. And so these ladies are just crushing it. Hopefully that answers the question. But every month you can hit an 8% override bonus, which is such a blessing. So that's always a huge goal. Okay, I think we got most of the questions. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us tonight. Chat with whoever invited you, and they can help you answer any other questions that you have. We are so glad that you're on here, and I hope you guys have a great night. From the bottom of our hearts, we have space for you, and you have value as a part of our team, and we would love to have you a part of this team. So thank you, guys. Have a good night.